Hello everybody, and welcome to Jinx's channel. Today we'll be talking about Magic the Gathering Arena and Magic the Gathering Online. The differences between the two, and the pros and cons between the two. So to start off, I'll start with the one that is, I think, that has a little more, that is currently what's known to the mass public, and that's Magic the Gathering Arena. You've probably seen the ads, you're probably here because you've downloaded it or whatever. But there is an older sibling to Magic the Gathering Arena, which is Magic the Gathering Online. So the current gameplay you're watching right now is Magic the Gathering Arena. To start off, this version of the game is updated in comparison to the other one, and it's a lot more user-friendly. It's got a lot of rewards. You get a lot of free stuff. You could easily be a free-to-play player on this version of the game. You can play this game on your phone, on your tablet, on your laptop, on your PC, on your desktop, whatever you want. This game plays, and it runs smoothly at that. The matching system is great. You're usually put up against players who are in the same caliber as you. There's a ranking system where you could climb the ranks, go from bronze to mythic, and it's really well balanced. The user interface runs smoothly. Everything is easy to see, understand. I mean, the game itself is a little complex. Like, there are a lot, especially if you've never played Magic before, there are some things to learn, different abilities and whatnot. But in general, I mean, just the style that this game is made in is just really super great. I mean, the visuals are cool, the sound effects are awesome. It runs super smooth. It's fast. I mean, a match can last anywhere between like 5 to 15 minutes. It can go more than 15, but I mean, like, usually that's about the timing. So I mean, like, if you're on the go, you can just pick this up, no problem, and play anywhere, basically, have a match and not have to worry about it. So for that reason, for those reasons, actually, this is really where you want to start if you are just getting into Magic, or if you're, if you're just playing it for the fun of it. This is really the best because, like I said earlier, they give you free decks, they give you mythic cards, they give you rare cards. You complete daily missions, you'll get gold coins with which you can buy, you can like trade in for packs of cards and different emojis and avatars. You're given avatars, you can trade avatars. There's a whole bunch to it that just makes it a little more appealing and fun. I think it's really a nice game, and it's got a lot of good things rooting for it. You have a friends list, you can play against your friends, and it's also you could play this for free. I mean, there's nothing that you really have to buy in order to become better at the game. They give you wild cards. You'll get wild cards from opening packs, and with those wild cards you can craft your own cards. So if you're looking for a specific card, you can just go craft it with wild cards. If you're ever looking for more cards, look at please check out my last video. I have a couple of videos talking about how to redeem free packs, and also the best events to participate in order to get the most cards and the most value for your gold coins and your gems. So, if you want to put money into this game, you can totally do that. You can get gems. You can You can just get packs. You can do whatever you want. But the value of the cards for now, they don't really have like a monetary value to them, which is something that we'll get into later. So this version, like I said, it's really user friendly. It's super fun. All the events are like you can participate in them. You know, you put a bit of time into it, and you'll eventually get there. There's no problem with that, and it's just overall really a fun and great experience. And I think that even for Magic the Gathering online players, I think they should be interested in playing this version too, because I mean, although both versions do have their pros and cons, I think overall this version of Magic is just really what it was intended to be in today's world. As for Magic the Gathering Online, which is what you're currently looking at, you can see that the interface is a little outdated, you can say. This is creating a deck. I joined an event, and it was a draft event. So I'm trying to like build my cards. This was my third time playing this version of the game, and this version is a lot more competitive. There are a lot more serious players, I think, who are competing in this version. When you create your account, you'll have 20 points for new players, and you can basically join certain events. Now, mind you, there are prizes to be won. There are rewards going from points to join more events. I think cards and packs as well. So for that reason, I mean, it's, you know, it's pretty much the same thing, except you can't really just go for a quick match. So these matches, each player has 30 minutes, and when it's your turn, your timer goes down, and vice versa. So a match in Magic the Gathering Online is going to take a minimum of 20 to 25 minutes. I think I'd say minimum that time, because every step of a person's turn is going to like you have to accept and re-accept, as you see here. You know, you got to put your mana down. And the user interface isn't really like as you know, compelling. It's quite like it doesn't look as fun, you know, like and it's a little harder to like know what is going on, and like to get it the timing right and everything. It's just when to do what. There's a part where you'll see like I accidentally tapped one of my characters for mana instead of attacking, and that was just because I didn't know. I kind of lost track of what step I was on, and I mean, it's there. I mean, you could see it. It just takes some getting used to. So I mean, if you but I mean, it's still great. It's still got its charm to it. It's still really there's a chat. I don't know if you can talk in it. I wasn't able to, but I think if you're with friends, you can chat. There's a little chat bar and whatever, so you can type and stuff. But yeah, it's I wouldn't recommend this for anybody who's just joining Magic. I mean, like, unless you know the game already and you've played it tabletop or whatever, then yeah, sure, you can go for this, no problem. But if you haven't, definitely go for Arena, because this learning curve on this is going to be, I mean, you're learning the same thing, but the curve is much steeper with online than Arena. Comparing the two is like apples and oranges. So I mean, for that reason, if you're brand new to the Magic the Gathering, then you stick to Arena. And maybe you come in here, you come to online, and once that you have an idea of what the game is all about, it'll be a lot easier to come here after Arena. And I think that's a little sort of the point. I don't see Magic the Gathering Online really going anywhere. I see it improving as a game of its own, but I think both games will coexist because it's a totally different approach to the game. Like I said, this is a lot more competitive. There are a lot more events. There isn't as much free to play as Magic the Arena. So like, right away, you get 20 points to join in events, but I mean, if you lose all those points, and again, this is why I'd recommend going to Arena for first and then coming to online, because once that you've wasted those points, those 20 initial points, well, you have to buy more points. So, that makes it a little less friendly than Arena. Apart from that, though, I mean, the game is still great. It runs a little slow. The matches, like, even just to join a match is a little longer, and I think it's probably because of maybe less people playing this right now, but less new players, that is. But like, in all, it's still really fun, and it's got its charm. I gotta say, it works. The cards are all in there. It's updated to Strixhaven, and there's a lot more historic cards. I think there's a lot more different versions, like different card events, events in general. So, and you can actually buy specific cards. So there's no real like wild cards crafting or anything. You actually build the cards. You build your deck and you can buy cards for money. So you can also trade cards, and there's actually a monetary value to the cards. So if you're really looking to seriously invest money into Magic in general, other than the tabletop version, I definitely go for Magic the Gathering Online over Arena. Not to say that Arena isn't a good game, but if you're looking to be competitive and to maybe even get some money back on some of the cards that you have or your collection, online is definitely the way to go, because people actually pay real money for this, and there are, again, serious players on this platform here. So this is really the interesting game, I'd say, if you're, if it's a little more than a pastime. I mean, it could be a pastime as well, but I mean, it's just going to take a little more effort and a little more time and resources. So that being said, don't forget to check out my last videos. I got some good videos for Magic the Gathering Arena about how to get free cards, free packs, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Don't be shy. I mean, you can say whatever you want. I allow all comments. I don't block anything.